Here's a question from Samvilla. I would like for you to demonstrate how to properly cut dry hair into layers. I love all your work, and your YouTube and your website are all my mentors. Lots of laughs. I love you. I love you too, Samvilla. Thanks for the question. Here's what I would recommend, my dear. What's really important, number one, it sounds to me like you're saying that the hair is dry in terms of condition, or maybe you're dry cutting it. I'm not quite sure, so I'm going to address both of them. If the hair is very dry in terms of conditioning, and you know what I mean, it's that hair that you dry, it's very dry, and you cut it, then you blow dry it, and you see all the lines, and it just kind of sticks out at you. A couple things I'm going to recommend. Number one, cut with zigzag sections. So when I want to take a horizontal zigzag section, you simply comb it back so you get the grain of the hair working with you. Bring your comb in vertically, and then move the wide teeth up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Slice your finger, and voila, you've been able to create a zigzag section. Now imagine lifting this up and layering this. Now what happens is it doesn't fall blunt, it's going to fall with a very soft edge to it. You see, the last thing you want to do with that dry hair that's very stiff, you don't want to cut blunt, hard lines. It's just going to make it a lot stiffer. That's number one. Number two would be this. After you've done a zigzag section and you cut your line, you might want to soften out even more. So I'm going to suggest you fan and you point cut deep into this. When you fan this and you take your longer shear to work with, in this particular case, the dry cutting 7-inch, watch what I'm going to do. You come out, you fan, and let's just cut a blunt solid line here so you can see this. Okay, so when I have that dry hair that's really kind of stiff, that coarse dry hair, come into it and fan and point cut deep into it. Once again, that's going to soften that out and make it a lot easier so you don't see any of the cutting marks into it, which a lot of times happens with dry hair. So two things, zigzag and point cut deep into it, and hopefully that's going to solve your problem. Thanks so much for the question, Samvilla. I appreciate it.